some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles.
2026 Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
From Mr. Irrelevant just 3 years ago to one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No, but he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. On 4th down, looks like the 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts looking to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And this one doesn't go far. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Hits him on the out route. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They stick with McCaffrey. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give them 24 yards on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, San Francisco.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. On the counter, McCaffrey. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. On the gun is Purdy. It's caught. Pearson has it. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long, Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Pinheiro's kick is good. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the 2nd time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he dodged the tackle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Hurts on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 7, 49ers 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. First call here coming from the shotgun. The tight end in motion now. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Thomas Morstead on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Slot man in motion left. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throw right side. Caught by Goddard. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Braden Mann on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. So here come the 49ers on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Off the play fake, Purdy. It's his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. A toss now to Robinson. On the move, past the 40. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Running back sent in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one's caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers hold a slim 2-point lead early. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Finds him over the middle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. It's a sneak. Hurts. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hurts now from the gun. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. So 1st down from the 41. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Man in motion here. Shotgun given out of Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but it was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the penalty, they have 3rd and 4. Hurts to throw. He's going to run for it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Eagles first down. First and
As long
10
as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game, playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
After seeing his point after blocks, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down at the line. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, here's Jones. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now they send their back in motion right. To the air on 3rd and long. They're on him again. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid. Yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Motion man right is Smith. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's going to tuck in the run. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Making the call himself. Well, he is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it. So make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on 4th. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Offense to the line, second down. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. This is ahead for about 5. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. On fourth down, Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 4 there, and the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Hurts setting up to throw. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
All set now. First and 10. Running up the middle, Dillon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They'll go again with Dillon. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles stretch their early lead to 9. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers 10.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Isaac Garindo to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got Bourne left side. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that 1st down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. 1 quarter away so far. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All set to go now from the 35. First down, Purdy to throw. Throw finds DeMarcus Robinson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Purdy. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Third and just 2 to go. They toss right side to McCaffrey. That's the first down, and he's still going. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways.
Still 3rd down.
So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. This will be caught by Watkins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy throwing here. Throws caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers face a 4-point deficit. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
49ers 17.
Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, Britton Covey. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now begin the drive with Dillon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Motion the slot man right. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's on target to Cooper. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. And again, here's Hurts. He logs this one up, looking deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. It's Hurts once again. Dumped off to his running back. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Hurts throwing again. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Score Eagles 27, 49ers 17.
Elliott all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
The window to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Looking to his fullback now. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First down throw by Purdy. They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Robinson on the toss left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. All right, here we go. Second down. Purdy looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Brought in. And he makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll run it with Robinson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Here's the backup. First throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reduce the lead to just 4. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
49ers 24.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Covey now to return this. Shoots away from one. He manages the 35 before they can stop him. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Dillon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Waste of time.
Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football cross, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Jump off Popeye's back. And he's tackled for a short gain. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Start offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still 2nd down.
So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Motioning the tight end now. McKee out of the shotgun. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives them the 1st. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And they run to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing here hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. The gun, it gives to Shipley. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. We just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Still first down.
Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. The key from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it second and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Hurts throwing again. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Elliott connects there. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Dumped off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Robinson on the inside give. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And it's Bourne with a catch outright. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away.
Offense.
A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. We'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. It's him on the in route. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's got Bourne on the slant. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Jones now to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. They've got 1st down here from the 36. The tight end going in motion right. First and 10, around to Robinson. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They'll go right back to Garindo. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. An option give to Robinson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Staying with Robinson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Here's Jones. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter. And trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Third and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. Running back motions right. Third and goal for Jones. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. So fourth down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shipley now to return. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Shipley. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Rick Martin making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed left side to Smith. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Elliott connects there, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
It's all set for the kickoff. Garindo to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Pass is pulled in by James. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Second and 3 now. Back now, pressure coming. Jones is hit, he fumbles it. And the Eagles get to it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. This after swinging, it's Smith. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's running with it. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. He brings it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points.
49ers 27.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Jones on first down. Completed to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. We've set it down from the 37. On first down, Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Into the hands of Kittle. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's complete to Garindo. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He'll throw it. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sends it just a little bit right. And then he'll keep the deficit at 13.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Hand off now to Shipley. And he has a decent gain on what's going So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Short pickup to their own 31. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hurts looking to throw. Finds Dotson left side. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Zone read. It's a give to Dillon. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground. Here's Garindo. It is taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Now a give to Garindo. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Here's Garindo again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Running with James. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. We've set it downs from 37. On the give, it's Garindo. He's got a gain of 6 there. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Garindo running between the tackles. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Screen play here for James. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught by his back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, Garindo. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Jones going to do it himself. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's the backup. 1st throw. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Kobe Dean.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Oh, like air out of a balloon. You saw all the excitement disappear when they saw the flag in the backfield. That penalty nullifies the INT.
Well, don't hit the quarterback then, Kate. Certainly don't rough him. Crying out loud.
So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal. James. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Jones looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers get it back to within 6.
40. 49ers 34.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Covey now to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the up back. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now an inside give to Johnson. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag pass. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Cooper going in motion right. Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. First and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Running back sent in motion. From the pistol, Hurts. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. First down now, ball at the 33. Hurts setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pass is caught at the 9. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Now hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Now Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 12. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Gridiron on the toss. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his fullback. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And the 49er first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the 49er first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down from the 42. Purdy on the play action. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now run, James. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Third and a lone yard coming up. Purdy will sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. There's a give inside of James. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Dive play straight ahead. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. He tries to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Finds Barkley underneath. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Dotson now in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. McKee out of the shotgun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Well, these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a screen to Barkley. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Second and 6 coming up here. Purdy going to look to run. Continuing to move past the 45. Now hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. A run now with James. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun is Purdy. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Here's James running right. And he's out to end a nice little run there, but I don't think he's going to get to keep the yardage. That penalty flag might wipe this away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Now Purdy. Pass is pulled in by James. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. They kick the running back in motion. Third and long, Purdy. Oh, he's going to run for it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. And toss this one out to James. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers trim the deficit down to 5.
49ers 41.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's the line he's going to run for it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. First and 10 from the 32. Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And he's not gonna be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're gonna head out to look at him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. McKee from the gun. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles hold an 11-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. An injured player out there after the snap, and the medical staff quickly out to him. And that is Geno Smith that they're headed for.